MagiLumiere is a working man's anime. It's a magical showgirl at heart, but instead of cute magical beings giving you cute uniforms and magic, it's big corpo and JavaScript. The show follows a fresh grad called Kana looking for her first real job. She applies to big corpos everywhere, but gets rejected for a multitude of reasons. When she's doing this interview thing, a monster appears and ruins the place. A magical girl appears, Kana helps out, and the magical girl sort of offers Kana a job in this company called MagiLumiere. Now, MagiLumiere is a small company being employed by 5 people. And it has that small company feel, everyone knows each other, they go out and do karaoke occasionally, there's no real strict dress code. I mean, for fuck's sake, one comes in a tracksuit jumper, and the other one dresses up as a magical girl, but is a dude. Everyone comes in the second you have to clock in. You're not working all the time, but it's very intense when you do work. As a guy who works in a small company, well, similar to this is very relatable stuff. I too have a bunch of name cards that I don't know what to do with them, and I don't stack them up, but I have a lot of name cards. We see the show in Kana's eyes, and I like Kana a lot. Not because she's moe. In fact, the show for a magical girl show severely lacks moe. But I like Kana because she's a hard worker. She wants to learn as much as possible. She wants to be the best and most capable employee for her company. She's honestly a great person, and the company is letting her become great. It's a feeling that I think a lot of people would like to be in. I think some people, I guess maybe I'm just projecting a little bit here, feel like they're not reaching their full potential in their careers and want to do more and want to improve themselves. And the fact that MagiLumiere gives that green light to Kana and supports her to become better at her job to the point where they very much so depend on her developing to becoming a better magical girl, I think it's just a really, really nice dynamic. MagiLumiere is an idealistic company. They care for the aesthetics instead of getting the job done fast. Because they are a small company, they can take their time doing works and take better care for the aesthetics and be a little bit more flexible. MagiLumiere is directly competing with
AST,
this big corpo, a magical girl company. Now, big corpo does things fast and efficient, and the employee has to go place to place because the orders stack up. I don't think the show is picking a side on how to run a company, cold-hearted and efficient, or with care and taking your time. I think the show instead shows that every company does things differently, and they should.
AST,
You cannot do works aesthetically because they have work orders stacking up and they would need to finish them. While MagiLumiere can take their time with every single work because, well, what are they gonna do in the office when they get back anyways? A show like MagiLumiere or even Ramen Akaneko from last season, I think it's important to be adapted. Because A, the working man needs a comfort show that doesn't revolve cultural festivals and is actually relatable to their own current life. And B, I think it tells an important lesson. If you're a fresh graduate out of college, I think it is important to look at the landscape of your industry. Sure, working for big corporations, big corpos, sounds exciting. Mitsubishi Electrics is a very popular corporation and would look amazing in your resume. But working there would suck. Maybe instead try working in a startup company. Get invested in the company's morals. Now, I wouldn't say this always happens, but chances are startup companies are more likely to take care of you, to see you develop your skills and talent, to see you more than just an employee, than big corpo that would just fire you for not meeting a quota.